We're finally back, and the videos are also back. So, yeah, let's start. Good morning, fellas. I hope you're doing very well today. My name is Yannick Z Arts, and today another yapping video, but this time I actually will give you some advice on what to do next time you're going on a trip and what to not do. Like I did just on my recent trip like a week ago. For the record, I am going to say that in the drawing videos with actual drawing are coming, but this week I didn't really have, first of all, an idea, and also I didn't really have the motivation to actually do it because on Monday I was just resting from my trip because my sleep schedule was totally destroyed, and yesterday I was doing schoolwork, so yeah, I don't really have any drawings planned for today, but next week you will see something new finally. So yeah, be tuned for that, and thank you for the recent support on the channel, and let's get right into the video. Now, the thing I'm talking about is my biggest advice for people who are going on a trip to a place that you have never seen or have never even experienced or something. I don't know, maybe a new place, maybe a new country, like going abroad, going somewhere unseen for you and stuff like that. Then always bring a sketchbook. Always. Don't make the same mistake as I did last time and when I did not do that, because I literally had in my mind when I was packing for my Scandinavia trip that I had like a week ago. By the way, it was amazing. I had a really fun time. It was so good. But back to the story. I was packing for my trip, and in my mind I had this idea, okay, I will bring a sketchbook and I will draw all the things that I find interesting when I have the time. And guess what I did when I literally thought of it all day when I was packing? I did not bring it. This was a very bad mistake. I couldn't draw and I didn't have any way to draw because buying a sketchbook would be pretty dumb there, especially with the prices of everything. The only way for me to actually draw anything was on my phone, but you know, it's pretty bad, so I did not do that. And this is my biggest advice for anyone who is going on a trip: always bring a sketchbook with you. It is a very good alternative to making pictures. You actually practice stuff and you can have a pretty fine time there. Drawing in nature, drawing outside, or drawing stuff like IRL is generally very nice. My point is that when you're going on a trip, you're going abroad, you're going somewhere that you don't know, you have never been to, always bring your sketchbook with you, or literally any utensil to draw. You can be a drawing tablet, you can bring a phone, you can bring a sketchbook, you can bring anything, just remember to have it. Don't make this mistake as I did, thinking about it and then actually not doing it. So yeah, bring it always with you. It has a lot of benefits, with the first one being, for example, that it is a very cool alternative to making pictures. When you take a picture, you just see the stuff that you are taking picture of, and you know, that's about it. But if you're actually drawing stuff, you can remember it more, and you actually are practicing, since you're drawing IRL, so you are practicing sketching, you are practicing drawing outside, and you are practicing even, for example, some more complex stuff like measuring, maybe drawing something quickly like I did a couple of years ago. This is a very cool skill to have. If you actually want to be good at sketching stuff, then you need to develop a skill of drawing something detailed very quickly. And this can be achieved by doing quick sketches every single day and progressively getting more complex drawings. My way of doing this when I was just starting my art course was that I think my second or even first year, we had this thing that every single class we had to like sit for 15 minutes and copy a picture of something. Maybe, I don't know, like a car, at nature, and shit like that. The point was that you have to actually capture as much detail and as much, let's say, attention to the drawing as possible in a very short time span. You might think that 15 minutes is plenty of time to capture a lot of stuff, but when you actually start doing it, then it kind of just goes away and the time stops and you realize you only have one line. So, you know, my point is that if you want to practice your drawings to do them quickly, do little sketches, I don't know, maybe once a day, once every 2 days, once every 3 days even, or maybe once a week. This can all work also, since you are actually doing something regularly. Routine is a key to successing in developing some skill. So if you want to be better at capturing details and capturing drawings quickly, and being able to sketch something in a short time span that has a lot of different details, maybe like a complex, maybe like a building, I don't know, maybe like a street or something, some nature, maybe mountains, like trees, stuff, anything you can even imagine. If you have this skill that you can capture a lot of detail in such a short time span, like, I don't know, 15 minutes, then you are able to draw so much with so little, and it just looks nice. I am repeating myself a lot in this video, but you know, you should develop a skill that just requires you to draw a lot with nothing. My point is that if you have the skill that you can draw a lot of stuff with in a short amount of time, your drawings will get better and you will also feel good about yourself because you were able to do something that looks better in a shorter time span. I, for example, realized this based on my drawings that I do now versus those that I did maybe, let's say, 1 or 2 years ago, that I was able to capture more detail in a shorter time span. Like, for example, for my first, let's say, detailed card drawing, I did the overall sketch and like outline in, let's say, one lesson, and that lesson was 3 hours. And now I am able to capture most of the, let's say, overall shape and stuff like that in half that time. So I was able to draw my, for example, the previous final drawing in about 1.5 hours. I was able to draw the whole car, and the only thing that was left to do was shading. If you compare that to me from 3 years ago, then you'll just see like a very basic outline. You don't see any detail. So that is a huge improvement. I really recommend you try to better up your skill of drawing stuff quickly and capturing a lot of detail in a very short time span. But you know, the main point of this video is that even if you're going somewhere, I don't know, for one day or stuff like that, always bring a sketchbook with you, always. It is so nice to draw something you see IRL, and you can always look back on your drawings and think to yourself, yeah, this strip was really nice, I drew a lot on that. So yeah, my main point is that do not make the same mistake as me. Always remember to bring a sketchbook or something that you can draw on when you're going on a trip. Your drawings will improve so much if you do this regularly, and you will see a lot of improvement, and you will also be happier about yourself since you didn't only take a picture, you just drew it, and the memories you will have are going to be better. So yeah, I think this is it for today's video. I'm sorry that lately there hasn't been any, let's say, real drawing stuff, but they are coming, don't worry, I need to just think of an idea. So, thank you guys so much for watching, make sure you like and subscribe, and also make sure to leave out ideas for future videos in the comment section. So yeah, Janek is out. Peace.